Line up for it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Drop it! And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Jackson now, third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Every tight end.
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where one foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Caught quickly on the slant. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now Jackson. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage will really make tight ends up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. All set up. Here's Luke.
2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They run it with King Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the catch. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
1-1, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. A toss now to Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Jackson now on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now, up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he has suffered authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the play. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And they go to Brown. He's hitting pretty backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps. I am really thankful I didn't play quarterback in today's game.
7 yards on the run, and now they've got fourth and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got fourth and goal. What are you gonna do?
On one, ready?
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Turbo touch.
Here we go with Brown. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They can run this clock out and head out of here with a win, even with 2 timeouts remaining defensively. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.